Thank you.
So just showing this is trying to show the ease of docking and using the machine, which probably we all are using it now. And, so this though is a very hard cataract, but I decided to uh, have the cuts along with uh, so you can see very nicely the OCT being taking the 360 view. And here I am using just a 5mm of Rexus. And even in hard cataracts, I try to do along with the cutting. So this is what we did. And it took just around 50 seconds to get it done. But when we go there on table, what we see is a very hard cataract. And so I just put some visco inside, and I'm doing a 2.2mm incision. And because I always find a free floating capsular access, I normally just go with hydro directly, just a bit. So we tap the lens, take out the bubbles. But now if you see, we see that is there is not much of cutting inside. So, but still it's going to help me in the surgery. So I'm trying to do a chop or direct chop, but still it's very hard. Trying to move out, just trying to rotate and see where I can get good hold, and probably I can make a chop, the craters which have been created. So I can get here a bit, but still I'm moving, trying to see. And in between, yes, I do a sort of a stop and chop also, just trying to make a crater in between so that I can hold the nucleus well enough. Here I'm using a signature Pro machine, which probably now I'm using it for past 7-8 years. Excellent stability, which we all can see here. The chamber is always stable. We have never seen even a bit of. So these are the settings here. So the vacuum I have kept as around 450, and uh, because of hard cataract, I increased the energy to around 40, 45. So I am able to get at least one side of my uh, nucleus segment. Now, the because of this, the pupil also is getting narrowing down. So, but it is still good enough. Now, this is what we need to see, that you have to see the base of the nucleus here, because if there is that thin plate, epinuclear plate there, that can cause a problem. So I'm trying to just take out, just separate it first before I take out the segment. And when we are taking out, I realize it's really very hard, the grade, but it was with the machine, it has been managed very well. You can see the density of the cataract here and how nicely it is going in. So the only thing what we need to be very cautious here, because again the pupil is narrowing down. So I'm trying to keep the nuclear fragments more in the EC and not much towards the cornea, but still trying to manage it. And here I hold the base, and from there I try to. And this piece milling is very important. With the chopper, you can just try to uh, just make small bits here, and the vacuum is good enough. You can see the cutting, the very nice cutting. with this. So once you get at least one piece out, then it is a bit easy to take the rest of the lens out. But again, being a very hard, definitely it takes time. And you can, so the nuclear fragmentation done by the flax definitely helped me. And pupil is getting down, you can see, but manageable. I'm just keeping my tip at just only one point. I'm not moving it. It's trying to keep it in the center, not move it here and there, because I might eat up the iris there. Here you can see a live mind there also. So just try to be away. So now more or less this is out, and in this hard cataract especially, you have to wait to see if finally there might be some bits around. And here I'm trying to change the chopper. I took a smaller one here because I don't want to injure the, so with the posterior capsule. So by accident, because that had a very sharp tip, so I'm trying with a small chopper and eating up the final pieces. And you can see the vacuum goes up to 470 in between. This last pieces with the narrow pupil, it is difficult here, but this is what you can manage with a nice machine. And here I'll be putting in a Synergy lens, which probably now in the organization we have used more than 400 lenses, and this is extremely excellent lens. It is based on the platform of Technis Multifocal and Technis Symphony. It's a sort of a mixture of both. So just doing the IA, and now you have to take care of the small bits of the cortex also. Cortex normally in these cases is not much, but again, because the pupil is narrow, so I'm trying to see how I have to take it out. Now this helps. You try to find it out with the wire rotator. Just see if you have any cortex around. So I'm not trying to dilate it here. And then finally implanting this Synergy IOL. Very easy to go using the same Silver Series uh, injector, and goes in very well. Centration is nice, but again, when you end the surgery, you need to take care of the centration. When you are using these high-end microscopes, these the three, what the images of light, what a patient can see, you can ask the patient look into that and center the central part of the lens here. It's just going behind, and I use this type of IA camera here. So with this, I don't need any other instrument to take the lens up, and this is lens is properly centered, and this is the end of the surgery. So I think wound is already hydrated a lot because of the time. So, but still just doing a mild of hydration, and that's it.